Next to it, we have our Truma water heater. Now the Truma is an optional upgrade. We do come standard with the Suburban 6-gallon water heater. This is what you call the on-demand. The on-demand, you can open the door here, get to the inside. Here on the outside, you have a power switch, and you may notice that the up position says on, the down position says on, and the off in the center. This is because Truma is upgraded with an inside switch, so you can either turn it on top or bottom and then control it from that inside switch. The only time that this will change the functionality is if the inside switch were to fail. If the inside switch were to fail, then the top position becomes eco mode, the bottom position becomes comfort mode. And the difference between those is eco mode maintains the water in this little mixing vessel at 42 degrees to ensure that it does not freeze. Now, when you turn the faucet on, it will immediately kick the burners in and heat that water up to about 125 degrees to deliver to the faucets. In comfort mode, it maintains the temperature in this mixing vessel at 102 degrees. What that simply means is when you turn the faucet on, you get to that 125 degree temperature water a little bit faster, usually about 10 seconds. Here on the outside, here at the Truma, the yellow lever here, you would press up and open this in order to drain the water. When you press this lever down, it'll open up. Now typically, when this is full of water, before you open it, you'll definitely want to go inside, make sure all your incoming water connection, power sources or water sources are cut off. Go inside and open the hot water faucet. That's going to relieve the pressure. If pressure remains on this and you were to open it, it'd explode that water everywhere. So definitely go inside and relieve the pressure before lowering this lever. Now here is the standard little screen filter that comes with it. You can upgrade to the what they call the Truma Antifreeze kit that allows 12-volt power through this. So while driving in freezing temperatures, you can turn it to winterization mode, leave water in the Truma, and it'll make sure that it doesn't freeze. You will, however, want to remain or hold on to this. You'll want to keep it, as this will be utilized for the decalcification process for the Truma. Some people do ask to run vinegar through this, and I do not recommend it, as Truma has their own special decalcification tablets. You can buy them in a pack. I think they run about $20 for a pack. You just drop them in the end tube here, place it back in, and run through the decalcification process in the manual. When you're using it, of course, you will want this in place. That way it holds the water inside. When you winterize, you definitely want to remove this little filter. If you drain it and put this filter back in, you will have it freeze and it will damage the mixing vessel. So when not in use, we usually recommend to just stick this right over here out of the way, and that way it's there when you need it. Now if we take a look below, we'll look at the Truma AquaGo. The Truma AquaGo switch, there's a couple different settings here. The top setting is Eco Mode. Again, Eco Mode will tell the Truma to maintain the water temperature in the mixing vessel to 42 degrees. That ensures that it does not freeze. However, as soon as you open a faucet and water flow starts to go through the Truma, it will engage the flame and heat it up to 125. Now, the next stage below Eco Mode is the Comfort Mode. Comfort Mode keeps that mixing vessel at 102 degrees until you open a faucet. The center section is off. The next, that looks like a little lightning bolt and snowflake, is your winterization. Now that is an optional upgrade. You have to get the Truma Antifreeze kit. If you get the Truma Antifreeze kit and it is installed in the water heater, you can turn it to here. And what that does is runs 12-volt power over to the Truma and maintains that mixing vessel to ensure that it does not freeze. That would be beneficial if you do a lot of winter camping and you're driving in freezing conditions, because you're not going to want to leave the gas on to the Truma at that point. You would turn it to the winterization mode here. The very bottom is the clean mode. Now on the clean mode, that should only be used when the Truma tells you to do it, or we include it in our yearly maintenance package simply because that way it's being done. Because when the Truma decides it needs to be cleaned, it's going to flash and repeatedly flash yellow to tell you it's got to be clean, and then it's got to be done then. It will not produce any more hot water until it's clean, and that's the decalcification process. If you accidentally turn it to clean mode, it will lock it in clean mode, and then you will have to go through a process of cleaning it or fake cleaning it just to even get it out of clean mode. And of course, we do have some information on this and the clean mode process, getting it out online through our service ticket system and the knowledge base.